Hi, I'm Tanya with Texas Turner Rascals, and we are going to be doing story time. I was able to get me some more books for the story time, and tonight is going to be Henny Penny. First, I would like to introduce you to our group. We'll start from back here. We've got Caitlin, and we've got Sabrina, Dexter. We've got a little Miss. Who is that? Huh? Who is that? Oh my goodness, that's Lucille. And there's Nathan Joseph. And then there's little Miss Rosalie. And then there's Linda. And Amber Dawn. And Posey. Declan. And one over there. So let's see. We've got Twyla. We've got Zuri. Got Leslie Ann. We've got Eloise. We've got Emma. We've got Zola. And my buddy. And Christina. And Dexter. And Derek. And Bonnie. And Lucas. And Riker. And Ava. And there's Derek. Back here, Giovanni. Violet. That one's Dominic, also known as Bam Bam. And here is Pebbles, right there. And Miss Daisy Mae. And as you can see, that is a lot of babies. So now, let's sit here and read our story. And this is called Henny Penny. One day, Henny Penny went into the woods to search for nuts. A big acorn fell from the tree and hit her feathered head. Cluck, 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 squawked poor Henny. Oh my goodness! The sky's falling. Surely I must go and tell everybody that the sky is falling. So she hurried along, and in a little while she met Ducky Lucky. Quack, quack, called Ducky Lucky. Good morning, Henny Penny. Where are you going this fine day? Oh, dearie me, Ducky Lucky, cried Henny Penny. I was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell on my feathered head, and I'm going to tell the king the sky is falling. Oh, what a dreadful thing, quack, quack, exclaimed Ducky Lucky. May I come along with you? Certainly, said Henny Penny. We both go and tell the king. So they hurried along, and whom should they run into? Goosey Lucy. Honk, honk, called Goosey Lucy. Where are you two going this very fine day? Oh, dearie me, Goosey Lucy, cried Ducky Lucky. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head, and we are on our way to tell the king that the sky is falling. Oh, what a dreadful thing! Honk, honk, exclaimed Goosey Lucy. May I come along with you? Certainly, said Ducky Lucky. All three of us will go tell the king. So they hurried along, and whom should they meet but Ganderlander? Squawk, squawk, said the Ganderlander. Where are you going this fine day? Oh, dearie me, Ganderlander, cried Goosey Lucy. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. We're on the way to tell the king that the sky is falling. Oh, what a dreadful thing, squawk, 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 exclaimed Ganderlander. May I come along with you? Certainly, said Goosey Lucy. All four of us will go and tell the king. So they all hurried along, and whom should they meet but Turkey Lurkey, of course. Gobble, gobble, said Turkey Lurkey, stretching out his long neck. Where are you four going on this very fine day? Oh, dearie me, Turkey Lurkey, cried Ganderlander. Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. We're on our way to tell the king that the sky is falling. "Oh, what a dreadful thing, Gobble Gobble," said Turkey Lurkey. "May I come along with you?" "Certainly," said Gander Lander. "All 5 of us will go and tell the king." So they hurried along to whom they should meet. But Foxy Loxy. "Good morning to you, my pretty friends," called Foxy Loxy, smiling shyly upon them all. "Where are you 5 going on this very fine day?" "Oh, dearie me, Foxy Loxy," cried Turkey Lurkey. "Henny Penny was in the woods gathering nuts, and a piece of the sky fell upon her feathered head. And so we're all going to tell the king that the sky is falling." "Oh, what a dreadful thing," exclaimed Foxy Loxy, but he smiled as though it might be not such a dreadful thing after all. Was Henny Penny standing near the big oak tree at the edge of the woods? "May I ask that was this piece where," cried Henny Penny. "Oh, I thought so," said Foxy Loxy. "I was there yesterday, and I thought the sky looked rather weak. The king should know about this for sure. And are you sure that you know the way to the place?" The 5 friends all looked at one another and shook their heads. "Then I shall lead you," said Foxy Loxy, and he licked his lips hungrily. "And just follow me then, and we'll all go tell the king that the sky is falling." So Foxy Loxy led the way, and they soon came to a big hole that went beneath the roots of the tree. Now this was really the door to Foxy Loxy's den, but he smiled and said, "This is a shortcut to the king's palace. I shall go in first, and you must follow one at a time. Then you will be in the presence of the king, to tell him that the sky is falling." Henny Penny and her friends promised to do just as Foxy Loxy said, and he led the way into his burrow. There he waited, thinking of what fine dinner Henny Penny and her friends would make. Henny Penny started toward the big hole. Then all at once she remembered something. "Oh, goodness me," she cried. "I have forgotten to lay my egg today. There are enough of you to go and tell the king without me." And away went Henny Penny as fast as she could go. Ducky Lucky and Goosey Lucy and Gander Lander and even Turkey Lurkey watched her go. "Foxy Loxy knows the way to the king's palace," said Goosey Lucy. "Let him tell the king that the sky's fallen himself. I have my work to do, and I must go back to it at once." "So we must go," said the others, and away they scurried. Foxy Loxy just waited and waited hungrily for Henny Penny and her friends to come in. After a while, he came out to look for them, but they were gone, every single one of them. Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, Gander Lander, and Turkey Lurkey. So it was that Foxy Loxy had to go without his fine dinner, and the king never was told about the sky falling.